God. Okay, you can either start down here or over here. I think I want to start over here. Alright. Ah, come on. Gotta get this moving. Come on, it's taking entirely too long to place these down. Hey, we're just waiting for power. Triceratops genome, 50%, that's doable. Styracosaurus, and a facility rating. How about get rid of that and get rid of these two. And let's see if I can get a Malcolm in there. Yes. We should. See what cabin wants. Emergency bunker. Yes. Let's see what we all got. They've given me Ceratosaurus. That's good. They've given me Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, Brachiosaurus. Oh wow, Parasaurolophus, Brachiosaurus. Cool. So we started off with something really good. We start off really good here. Be Because in the long run, that's what we really want, to prove Malcolm right. There is no other way. Malcolm just has to be right. Expedition complete. Good morning, kitty cat. Good morning, cat. That's a kitty. No, wait, no, don't beat me. I'm fragile.
You ain't fragile.
I am fragile. Good morning, Maya and baby mama.
Did you see my fish?
Oh, you mean the survivor slash family killer of his own kin, Mr. Manson? Yes, keep giving me this contract, Malcolm. I appreciate it. This is going a lot better than that sauna run. Go get more Triceratops, because then I can get that to 50%. Cabot wants what? I gotta get that upgrade. Hatchery says 1. I think that's what he asked for. How long is that gonna take? 3 minutes. Turn off the JP color grader. Don't you be hating on the JP era deck. You already know without JP there would be no JW. So we gotta show our respects to it. And I expects you to show your respects. If you're not gonna show your respects, then deck, I'm sorry. We finna have a buttload of problems. That should give me 50% Triceratops, you know. I actually wanna go and get this Ceratosaurus over here started. Only 100% pure natural decorations. Got it, Kirk. I'm doing just that. Doing just that. They started me off with random dig sites too. You gonna join the party too, deck, or you just gonna sit there and spectate and like lurking and stream like normal? Let's see what I got. Nice on those genomes and that. Nice. That's a nice head start on Ceratosaurus. Go back out and do it again. I'm getting some real good bounties for it to not be whatchamacallit, turn off dusk too. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't see dusk that often, but what I will do, if it lets me, is I will put it in. Yeah, see, it's on default. I will put it on the day-night cycle and let day-night cycle rock for about an hour. Oh, deck, you'll be fine. And I need to apply that to a hatchery. I don't have a hatchery yet, which means I should stop pussyfooting around and put one right here at the edge of this place. I'm finna do that first though, 'cause that's finna give me more money, and more money is what I need. Cause this hatchery finna put a dent in my damn wallet. Oh great, I'm starting to sound like Cabot worrying about my wallet over more productable things. Damn it, Cabot. You're a bad influence. He said, ooh. Dusk on JP color grading is cancer for your eyes. Really? It doesn't bother me. It might just be you, Deck. It doesn't bother me. I like it. Non-sauna maps. But of course, Mr. Malcolm. No, ask Kirk as well. Okay, Kirk. Does the sauna, oh no, does the JP era dusk thing bother you? Because I love it. The suns, I don't know, that's probably because I like sunrises and sunsets. Like, I guess in a sense I'm old school that way. Now, apply success rate 1 to it. I'm gonna apply 2 of those just so I can have a 20%. But even though I'm really only supposed to get those 2 something, I think you said 100, only 100, so I gotta wait either way. Let's get that Triceratops done now. Back to Triceratops. What Kirk say? Don't be afraid of his time-based contracts. Grant, what's Grant want? 75% of Triceratops genome, cool. Don't be afraid of his time-based contracts. If you have 2 of them counted down, we will guarantee and offer a bunker or storm defense contract. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Cool. Got it. Also, Deck wants to know the dusk setting in JP era is cancer on your eyes. Another Malcolm contract? No, I don't got a Malcolm contract. Also, I gotta go silent on the mic for like a minute. I'll be right back.
Contract will help clarify things for both of us. You see dinos, I see dollars. Let's run up those numbers.
Branch hours and locations, please visit our website at firstmidwest.com. For account information, press 1. Transfer funds. 2. Report a lost or stolen card. 3. Change or obtain a PIN. 4. please enter your account number, followed by the pound sign. Enter your 4-digit PIN, followed by the pound key. If you do not know your PIN, press 0 for assistance. Your current balance is $0.30 as of March 23, 2020. Your available balance is $0.30. For the most recent checks paid, ATM and electronic withdrawals, including pending card transactions, press 1. Learn about a specific check or withdrawal. 2. Last 7 deposits. Calling First Midwest Bank. For branch hours and locations, please visit our website at firstmidwest.com. For account information, press 1. Transfer funds. 2. For information on your First Midwest checking or savings account, press 1. For info, please enter your account number, followed by the pound sign. Enter your 4-digit PIN, followed by the pound key. If you do not know your PIN, press 0 for assistance. Your current balance is $0.30 as of March 23, 2020. Your available balance is $0.30. For the most recent...
Okay, I'm back, people. Wait, was my mic not muted the whole time? I could have sworn I must have unmuted it by accident. Damn. Don't know how the fuck I did that. I was moving unconsciously. Okay. Or so gonna just do with what we got. I can put probably a carnivore right there. Ceratosaurus maybe. I could put Ceratosaurus right here. And then have the tour continue, and then you go in and it'll be like Triceratops and whatnot in this area. We'll see, we'll see. I might as well be Wesley Snipes. Okay, that place is done. When you go here for more Triceratops, you know. Now Grant says to make a small small herbivore. I don't have a small herbivore. What I can do is check here in my research area to see what fossils they give me. It might be a small herbivore. They give me Compies and Styracosaurus. So I'm gonna just do Styracosaurus. I don't get no small. I don't have no small herbivores. I don't think. Let me look over this again. That's Para. Ceratosaurus, Brachy, Para. And that's it. I don't got nothing else anywhere else. So I can't do that contract. So it's just sitting there wasting time. And now I got room for 2 Malcolm contracts. Extraction speed. So close to this Triceratops genome, I need to finish it first. Then I can get whatchamacallit going. No, I want to do a Hammond one so I can hear, just to hear the voice of the guy pretending to be Hammond. Let's just see what he says. I just want to hear the voice. Ooh, that was closer. There we go, Malcolm. And that's what he was waiting to ask me. Hey, there go Kurt. Okay. Do I have electric fences yet?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm gonna have to get binoculars.
Let me watch the broadcast.
Okay. 50% of the Styracosaurus genome. I can do that.
What's happening at the moment?
I'm just doing Malcolm and Grant contracts. I'm at 4 million as of right now.
Yeah. How many dinosaurs do you have active?
I'm close to getting 100% Triceratops. I just researched Styracosaurus to add it in. I got halfway Ceratosaurus, and I'm going to start working on Brachiosaurus next. Brachioptera next, because those are the other two I got unlocked.
Are you streaming this through YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Obtain a Parasaurolophus fossil. Grant, you throwing us off here. We're supposed to be getting 100% trait. He like, I know you're going for this one dinosaur over here, but I really want this Parasaurolophus fossil. But I really want this Parasaurolophus fossil. And he really wants 50% genome on that Styracosaurus too.
Oh, to answer your question, do I think that it looks bad, the dust setting? Well, having played the game all through again just to unlock all the dinosaurs and technologies for challenge mode, you kind of had to get used to it. You had to grit and bear it.
Right.
So I don't really say I dislike it.
Beat the new blood challenge so we could save over this existing save. It will be known as the Muerta challenge. Gotta remember to save often, because I never know when Jurassic World Evolutions is gonna say I'ma head out, you know.
Honestly, yeah, it's not a bad idea to save, especially when they say like storm warning and then you get a tornado, and the tornado wrecks your park. I mean, how do you deal with tornadoes when they happen?
I follow them around and try to replace the fences as best I can, and whatever dinosaurs that get out, I just put them back in.
Yep.
Usually I don't have any really bad, like disastrous carnivores at the start. Like if a tornado hits and I have Ceratosaurus, I really don't worry too much because it rarely actually leaves the fence.
Yeah, they're not even all that dangerous in comparison to something like a raptor who will just go on a killing spree.
Right. I need this day-night setting cycle to keep going. Like I set it to an hour, and I think it's going to literally take an hour to change. I don't want to do all that. Let's see. Where's that parafossil? Yeah, Grant, come on, man. You holding us up here.
So you're building at the top part of the map, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I was either going to start there or start all the way over here.
Honestly, one thing that does help with this map, and this is going to be like so hilarious, but you build your tour truck, or not truck, your tour, right? You build it so it just follows the edge of the map, and then you just start like dotting in like cages at different spots. Don't have them connected, have them spread out. Like just have like a rough, like you say, oh, this is my sauropod cage, this is going to be my whatever. But what you should do, which is so hilarious, is build empty cages all over the map, because the game's going to think that, oh, there's stuff in here. So the tornado will just like sometimes spawn by the empty cages where there's nothing, and basically the tornado's wasted.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay. Yeah, that's how that works. Knowing that, now I'm going to definitely take that into consideration and start doing that.
But that's how I'm able to deal with tornadoes so easily. I just build so many different like blank cages because I'm gonna put something in them later. But the game's gonna be like, oh, you build a really big cage here. I'm gonna hit it because I think there's something like a big carnivore in there. That's how the game thinks.
Okay. That's definitely something to take into consideration right there. Cause I thought the tornadoes always just, I thought it was spawn, like, well, not spawn, but I thought it had a thing for like spawning next to carnivores. But if that's how it truly works, then that's the best way to handle it. Cause then I wouldn't have really much to worry about if it's a good chance it's gonna spawn next to my empty cages. That's gonna be a great load off my shoulders. Cause like late game, the tornadoes become headaches for me. Like you heard what Dino and Deck was talking about. I was raging. I was raging last time. Almost at 100% track. Then I'll start working on that Styracosaurus to shut Grant up. Profit from expedition sales.
Shut up, Grant.
You're like, we need more money, but Grant, we're at $4.5 million. You're like, we need more money. Okay, I want to figure out where I'll put this first cage at for track though. Okay, I think I'm gonna and eventually the Dilo when I get it. And since I don't want the Triceratops to waste my Jeep, I think I'm going to make it a separate cage as well. As soon as the Styracosaurus... Grant, you're asking for Styracosaurus genome and it's not even fully researched yet. Yeah, this man is ahead of his time. Negative 12,000 per minute. God Lord. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be 100% trike. Cool. And since that's still not done, I'm gonna put some more points towards Ceratosaurus. And then I gotta map out a part of the island that's gonna be big enough for the trees that Brachiosaurus will need, which will probably have to be this part of the map right here.
Again, just build along. See, this is the thing. This is the beauty of this map. Build your track around the edges, and then just splat out cages. Like those two big areas, you can fit 2 sauropod cages. Because when it comes to these types of maps, it's honestly get like your unique species, and then you just get 2 sauropod cages. You just fill things out, and you should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, this map's pretty generous because again, if you build a lot of cages, just build it and just build cages around. You'll be good.
Okay, so you said what's my favorite version of Iron Man? I'm really partial to that one suit he had. I can't remember which mark number it was, but it was red and silver. It was. I know it was in one of the movies too. I think it was in Iron Man 2 and 3, I believe. It was red and silver. Now we got Styracosaurus, and let's just get some genome for that. Research binoculars, so they can have their field of vision, and people can leave me alone. Mark 5, yeah, the Mark 5 armored in, yeah, that's my favorite Iron Man. I mean, Tony Stark in general is just awesome to me, but if we was going by suits, that would be it. Prevent power outages for 10 minutes. Yeah, I think we can do that. I knew that was still sitting around. God. We got power. Ba-da-bam. Da-da-da. Oh God, somebody shoot me now. Oh, Dreg, what's up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Can't
You
complain.
won't believe this drag. I got a 90% on an assignment, and the professor was like, "If you do this, I'll give you 100." I'm like, whatever. I didn't want to see. That's the thing, though. I didn't do my best work last night because I was just like, I don't want to do this. So I just skipped most of the stuff, and I'm mad I got a 90% skipping over most things. Look, I don't know if what it is. Maybe it's just I'm a good writer or something. I never really like sat down and like actually looked at it, but I think I've been writing for so many years, like so many different like, you know, thesis papers and all sorts of things, that I guess I might be good at writing, and maybe I'm good at BSing things. I don't know, but no. One of my favorite things that I used to write about is there was this one class that I had in college where it was basically about, oh, we're going to be studying the human condition and, like, you know, the woes and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here, like, each time someone wrote an essay and then read, like, part of it or excerpts from it in class about, like, you know, oh, why are humans like this, right? I would always, like, within a week or so create a response essay to explain biologically why people were like that. I was that guy. Be like, oh, why is it that people are so violent against people who look different from them? Because biologically we're predisposed to fight people that are different from us because they'll compete with us for resources. And they'd be like... like
They'll do that animated, that...
yeah, like that face. Like, it was just so funny. And then people said, well, another person was like, well, we are a very complicated species. It's like, why are we so complicated? Because we went through many different stages of evolution in which the environment changed so much that we have different multiple survival strategies that are competing against each other. So essentially we're a hodgepodge of different things. We don't have a unified identity as a species. And then
you got that one person that doesn't understand here, like, we've seen so much shit that we had to adapt.
But no, I was the worst. Like, I was the worst. Like, the only person in that class that liked me was the freaking neuroscientist. Like, he was the only guy that liked me because he was in the similar, like, he didn't do the same thing I did, but he knew, like, he basically would say, like, yeah, I knew you were gonna say that because, you know, I'm a neurological scientist, so it's like, this is my field.
Right.
It's kind of sad though that that was the only person I was vibing with, was the freaking the medical school people.
Damn.
Though I'm not gonna lie though, because when I took paleontology, well, both vertebrate, invertebrate paleontology, well as dinosaur biology and physiology and anatomy, I'm literally sitting there twiddling my thumbs, just getting free A's, and the teacher's like, "Why do you even come to class? You pretty much know paleontology to the point where you don't even need to come to class." I'm like, oh, I just like spending time listening to stuff, because I don't hear many people who can talk about dinosaurs to this point, so, you know, it's more of a me thing than, like, actually doing anything. Though, I gotta admit, though, I love paleontology, because we had opportunities to go to dig sites and go to the Smithsonian and see some of, like, the actual, like, okay, a lot of the bones that they have on display are fake plaster stuff, because, you know, people could steal them or destroy them, and they're pretty, like, pretty brittle. Fossil material is pretty brittle. So having, like, the opportunity to see, like, you know, the actual, like, mammoth skins and the actual fossil material, the dinosaur bones and stuff, is just very, I don't know. All I can say is that when you look at it in the museums, like, the museums, they make them look all, like, what's the word? Like, awesome and powerful. But when you see the, like, the real fossil material, they just kind of look very
fragile and brittle.
Yeah, and you just look at them like, wow, you know, you guys used to be some powerful, huge, menacing creatures, and now look what you've been reduced to. Chickens. It's such a surreal experience to see real dinosaur bones, though. I'll admit.
Like that time I got to hold a Suchomimus claw, that, and it was, and like I said, I was like 7 or 8 at the time. It was right when Paul Sereno just discovered it, and like he brought it to my school, and I got to hold the claw, and it was so heavy. I mean, granted, like I said, I was 7 or 8, but still, just to get a sheer measure of weight of how heavy its claw was, let me know that the actual dinosaur must have been like big, like heavy as fuck. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be an awesome experience, for sure.
But the whole point of chaos
No,
And
I
it's been so
definitely-
long since I've seen that mounted skeleton that I actually want to go back and see it.
Until
That's
eventually
right.
it finds the optimum
Jurassic gifts.
Here, hold on, I'm gonna be finishing this essay to just get some points back, and then I'll be.
stay on task.
I'm still watching it, but I mean, honestly, as long as you 100% genome, just spam contracts so you get millions of dollars. Build the track, go around the outside of the whole island. Make sure you have enough space in the base so you can fit like hotels and more stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm making sure I do, leaving me some room for the hotels.
I would suggest building 2 ranger stations and decking them out with the tasks, because you want to constantly send out ranger teams to restock feeders. So whenever a disease pops up, you have like 4 cars that are just out and about doing stuff. It'd be like, disease, go away.
Right. Because that's another thing that makes.
Constantly have like I have just 4 cars and I have them all like going out and doing individual like things.
Mm-hmm.
And then once a disease come up, the closest car would be like, you go take care of that before it spreads.
Wait, you know a real paleontologist, Deck? Or you saying me? Like, cause it's been years since I talked with Paul Sereno. Like, I haven't talked to Paul Sereno since I was like 8. So I can't. Besides Kirk, I can't say I know a real paleontologist.
Oh, you're live streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that explains it.
Not gonna lie though. No, okay, let me tell you one of the coolest things though is one of my neighbors by my parents' house when I used to live with my parents is a world famous paleontologist called Peter Kranz, and he wrote a book about different dinosaurs found in DC, and I found his book in the library, and I was like, I found your book in the library. He's like, there's still copies of my book? And I'm like,
Sarcosaurus.
His daughter is pretty smart. His daughter's a marine biologist, and she's saving leatherback sea turtles. And I'm sitting here like, look, you think I'm cool? Look, I think she's cool, because I'm like, marine biology. Look, if I wasn't allergic to like seafood or like just like touching fish and stuff, I probably would have considered that. But like, I feel like I would be out there, be like, let's save the tuna. I touch a tuna, and then like I like get an allergic reaction and die, and be like, oh, that's kind of tragic.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, sticking with dinosaurs and non-fish-based animals, I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let that sun in. It also keeps away the vampires.
Huh?
I said it also keeps away the vampires.
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
No, that don't mind your cat.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cat. Damn. I'm sorry, Maya Cats. I ain't mean to forget about you.
He not feed the baby. Oh, he didn't feed the baby.
No, not the sure she just ate something out her bowl.
You gonna keep eating
Don't let her confuse you. She is a master manipulator of the food.
that? You gonna keep that?
She's watched Puss in Boots. She knows how to do the sad, soulful eyes.
Okay, like, look, let me just say something. I don't think Puss in Boots is a bad movie, but it's not Shrek.
Oh, definitely not. There's nobody yelling to get out of his swamp.
No, I gotta say that one thing that I definitely wanted to do is, each time I create a Spinosaurus, I'll just have a video of, what are you doing in my swamp? When it comes out.
I'm supposed to hunt vampires. Okay, Deck. I mean, if I had to choose who I would align with in the supernatural universe, vampires or werewolves, of course I'd pick werewolves because they're awesome. And I would like to be able to eat food and be able to taste it, because last I checked, vampires eat food and it tastes like dirt to them.
Also, I feel like werewolves are more.
From.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I feel like overall, like this, like I guess depends on the continuity, but like I feel like werewolves are generally more loyal to each other than vampires are. I mean, again, I know there might be some continuities where vampires are pretty
Tight.
tight, but I'm just thinking like
extremely
general.
rare. For in all the lores I've seen, it is extremely rare for a community of vampires to even develop.
Like I know that's what was it? Twilight has that, but
That is one of the extremely rare ones.
well, yeah, but so I would say like
That's
if
Twilight, fuck that.
right, but I would say if talking about like a general like the average lore, I would say probably werewolves because they're more loyal, and vampires like they just have. I mean, werewolves do have a lot of weaknesses, but I mean it's like, oh, your weakness is getting shot by a silver bullet. I mean anything getting shot by a bullet would probably not enjoy that.
Right.
So that's not a terrible weakness. Versus vampires has like a whole slew of things like running water, stake to the heart. I mean anything taking the stake to the heart.
And also that again depends on the lore you're pulling from. Because I've seen some, such as the Cirque du Freak series by Darren Shawn. Their weaknesses, the sun didn't kill them outright, but it could eventually kill them after like hours of direct exposure.
You said what, honey?
Anything taken to the heart or the brain could kill them in that lore.
But I mean,
Oh, that's the sirens for the zombies.
Be it a bullet, a knife, a stake, whatever. And in that lore also the vampires had to eat and drink regular water and food to stay alive, in addition to drinking blood, which was just more of a delicacy that allowed them to maintain their superhuman strength. So, like I said, it depends greatly on what lore you're pulling from.
Teacher for allowing me to resubmit things.
I look like a blade, though. No, I do not.
So how do I
There was a guy at our job that looked like Wesley Snipes, though. It was scary. We thought it was really him for a minute. Like, this is where you have gone to evade your taxes, Mr. Snipes. Very clever of you. They really laying on it with that horn, ain't they?
So what's the path for? The not the track, but the other path. Is that for like putting a hatchery or something, or like more
Well, like more hotels when I need it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Today is Tuesday, right? Did y'all put the garbage cans down?
Oh, let me go do that. I forgot today was Tuesday. I'm still stuck on Wednesday being garbage day.
I really appreciate you being the agent.
Today's Tuesday.
That's domestic abuse.
Did she just hit you?
Yes.
On your stream?
On my stream, she just hit me. This is domestic abuse. I can file charges.
Prove it.
Damn. I don't have
got it
actual
on
video
stream.
proof. I got audio proof though.
Yeah, you got audio proof though.
I didn't hit you. You're just saying I did.
Help! I've been abused.
I've been abusing.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me go pull these garbage cans down.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it to you and Drag to entertain the stream until my return.
That might be a mistake. I'm not entertaining.
Hey, Drag, don't say that. See,
It's a joke. You take everything too fucking seriously.
I am a scientist. This is what I do. This is my living.
That is a shitty excuse for being gullible.
Also, what was it? It should be a sign that I trusted the things that you say. Like, and for better or for worse, I mean, I guess I would probably find that endearing that someone listens to me very intently whenever I speak. Oh, man. Okay. Look. I don't know how come when we were first PvPing in Dark Souls 3, how everyone was like easy peasy lemon squeezy, then like, as soon as like, I don't know, if it was an hour change, everybody that came in the world was like ultra mega twink with ultra mega cheese.
Yeah, I don't get that either. That pissed me off.
Like,
no matter what we did, we just got absolutely shit on. I mean, at least one of the guys we know for a fact was outright hacking, though.
Yeah, the mace dude was pretty kind of ridiculous. Wait, let me reset.
That guy pissed me off more than anything, though.
Didn't he message you saying, "Oh, you're not supposed to do this" type of thing?
He was messaging me saying that I'm shit at the game, that I don't know what I'm doing, and a bunch of other crap.
But do you know what's funny, though, is that...
Eventually I just told him to get Corona.
But do you know what's the funny thing? A lot of twinks say that you're not good at the game, but do you know what's the most hilarious thing about twinks? Is that they're using gear, weapons, and they have upgraded Estus and other items to help boost, essentially, their defenses, so they were, like, taking no damage. So they claim that we're bad, but there were so many times in the fights that if they were fighting on par with us... They're
crushing it.
Yeah. So it's funny that they say that we're bad, but you're running all the possible things to basically make it so you're practically an invincible tank who can heal off fatal damages to full health because you basically farmed for all of the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that annoys me quite a lot. And I'll never understand why certain people feel the need they have to exploit or cheat or hack or whatever just to get through.
But then have the audacity to tell people that they're bad when they're the ones that essentially use an exploitive manner in order to get to them. It's so funny.
Yeah. But then, with the way I grew up, I had to make sure that I fended for myself and protected myself for whatever reason. So, it makes sense that I, on a personal level, would hate people that take the easy way when I didn't have it as an option for myself.
Well, I understand how you feel on that. But, what was it? But it's just definitely funny seeing the psychology of them, because personally, if you ask me, I mean, looking at it, you know, this is just from my personal experience, like, this might not be for all people, but when I used to play Demon Souls, I remember I would do soul level 1 runs in order to create, a high-end level twink, so you can essentially one-shot people. And, you know, when I remember doing that, I was like, I believe, like, 13, or how old was I? Actually, I don't know how old was I when Demon Souls came out. It's 2020.
Game came out in, what, 2006?
No, 2009, something like that, so 11 years ago?
11 years ago, yep.
So I would have been about 14, actually. I was been about 14 at that time then. So I was, like, you know, a younger teenager, and I think I remember, like, the only reason why I really did twinking back then was because I think, like, you know, I was always, like, that nerd at school that no one really liked, and I kind of felt powerless in sort of my social relationships with others. So I think that was kind of, like, my thing was, like, well, I'm good at this game, and I can make people feel bad because I feel bad. You know, I mean, I guess that sounds really cliche and all, but that's, like...
That's the best really kind of feeling. What you mean?
after like I don't know.
No, I was talking to my friends.
Growing up. Oh, right.
The what virus? You said the Modelo virus.
Yeah, people are getting flagged on. I don't know about Twitch, but on YouTube, people are getting flagged just for even mentioning coronavirus.
Does saying quarantine get you flagged?
Probably. I don't know yet.
I've probably been flagged. I've probably been flagged.
I think you'll be fine as long as you didn't mention coronavirus.
I did not, yeah.
Yeah, you should be good. Are you really? Oh yeah, that's good Ceratosaurus genome right there. Let's make these trikes and stay 100%. We need some type of revenue. Got 100% trike still fail somehow.
No, you did not. It did not fail. No, if it fails, then you'd be looking at it like. No, the only way for 100% to fail is if you mod it, like put skins on it. Look.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Look, let me tell you, it hurts me that skins are bad in this game. Like you'd be like, oh, but I want colorful dinosaurs. No. Skin mods allow them the chance to die in the incubation. They are less cost efficient than the base versions, and they increase the incubation time. So you're gonna have to put speed ups. You're gonna have to put the mods on so it like stabilizes the incubation process, and it just takes longer. Again, trust me. You don't know how hard it was for me to be like, all my dinosaurs look like plain Janes. I want like the cool looking things. No. You can't use Acrocanthosaurus or some of the other cool dinosaurs because they're just so bad. Trust me.
That's new to me. See, I feel like I learned something new every time I listen to you talk about challenge mode because I didn't know that it increases the incubation time as well.
Yep. Drastically. Like, about like 30%. Like, if you were to like put two dinosaurs of the same type, one with default, one with a skin mod, the one with the default would be done while the other one's about like at 70 or 80.
Wow.
Yeah, you're just sitting here like, but why though?
That's baffling.
And again, the chance of dying in the incubation process, you'd be like, well, it's a 95% success rate, but this game thinks that 5% death rate, you mean 50% death rate. And then not only that, is you're paying more, and you're getting a lower rating out of it. So like, you know, essentially, you pay 10% more for like a 5% rating increase. You're just sitting here like, okay.
Damn.
That's not cool. And you're only paying for it to die, take longer to incubate, and yeah.
Die sooner.
And yeah, and die. So yeah, it also can affect the lifespan. So you know, you're just sitting here like, why you make this so hard for me, game?
Especially in this mode where there is no whatchamacallit. What's that? That's the waters. You said to put the waters in the room.
Put that in my room. This is all the waters, your bottles you have.
Okay.
In the room. And I'm cleaning up.
I got a 97 on the assignment.
Okay.
You were like, you're not supposed to include how you created the document in the document. I'm like, but hold on. This class is about building assessments. Why would I not include how I built this document? It's like minus 3 points. You get a 97. I'm just looking at them like, this is literally a class about, okay, how do you build assessments and rubrics for kids, right? It's literally a class on that. I include the information on how I gathered the information about the rubrics and how I created a living binder of the rubric. Teacher, you should include that.
Yo, let me put this fence down. What is up with you?
I'm just like, oh well. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's show the Colossus.
I was playing that. I'm enjoying that actually. Hold on, let me. As soon as a Triceratops is born, it's filled with disease.
Yeah, I was about to say, another thing is, if you hold off building dinosaurs till after the 30-minute mark, the game automatically spawns them with disease, because... But, is your hatchery next to Ranger Team?
Right next to it.
Yeah, you can just immediately just pop in, drive, shoot it, or tell them to shoot it. Again, diseases are jokes when you have, like, 4 ranger teams just circling around the island. Like, diseases are like... You might get, like, 2 dinosaurs infected at best, because the game says, oh no, this guy's about to, like, end this disease in, like, under 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check my email. Students. I probably should be starting to call parents and tell them that your child is failing because you're not doing anything in class.
Wait, did you know that your child is failing their math class? I used to hate when my teacher did that. She used to make me call home every time I got a bad grade on an assignment.
Did it eventually stop you from getting bad grades?
No. I mean, it was good. It was a good endeavor, but in the long run, no, it did not help. Aha, Mr. Trike. I have you now. Get your ass back here. I forgot to clear out this tree section right here. There we go.
I am not videotaping myself to teach these kids. You know, I'm just gonna be like, because my kids be like, bruh, if this is my kids, right? Me uploading an assignment to Google Classroom, kids ignore it completely. Me upload a YouTube video on my channel, kids. I probably should start like having educational things on my channel so my kids would be afraid of me.
They're like, oh no, he's uploading educational stuff. Run!
Oh no, Dex been commenting?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me read his comments. Oh, he's
Apparently
mad at the oh no. Oh, so he's mad at the JP color. You can turn it so it looks like the default color, so it's a little bit less like old film grainy look. I think that's what he's like saying. I mean, I don't care too much about the dust, because again, I got used to it because the game forced me to get used to it.
I'm mad now. The game just tricked me. Right when I was about to place the feeder for the trikes, the contract popped up and made me click Ellie, and now she wants a Ceratosaurus with tooth hardness modification. I'm like, wait, what? No.
I'm
Woman,
a
are you insane?
paleobotanist. Do you know what that means? That means that I study the ancient natural order of plants on this planet. Genetically modified dinosaurs, so they basically have adamantium teeth. But why though? But why though? So they can break out easier and kill people better. You're just sitting here like...
Sounds plausible.
This is the part that I don't get about this game, okay? You see the genetic mods. Oh, Aggressive Instincts 3 makes the dinosaur more aggressive, but increases the rating. Hold up, so you're telling me that this thing's gonna kill more people when it breaks out because it's just naturally more aggressive? So wouldn't I be wasting money? I'm wasting more money by creating this dinosaur with this genetic modification. I'm also not getting as much of a rating boost as I would like, only for this dinosaur to be more dangerous when it actually does break out. So, yeah.
Oh god.
I was like, oh, did we bore you, Drag? Is Will on? What's the fastest way to get a +10 weapon? Do we have to kill the dancer?
Yep.
Yeah, we have to kill the dancer, then go through, because I want him to get a +10 weapon, because I'm tired of hitting like a wet noodle in his world. Because I believe if he gets
One
a
more
plus 10
track would
weapon,
be
the
good.
nerf is more so on the HP and stamina than on the actual weapon damage. I think. I
Yeah,
could be
because
wrong.
the weapon damage is pretty bad right now. When we're in his world.
So I would
Brachiosaurus.
suggest instead of doing the rest of the game, like I would suggest we kill the old lady, nuke the dancer as fast as we can, go through Ocelot, and tell him to get the fragment and tell him to get some chunks. I'm trying to think. There's enough chunks in that Lothric Knight area to get at least one plus 10 weapon, I believe.
Yeah, there is.
So
3,
we
please.
can do that. And that would definitely be an improvement, especially when going to
As a fat
freaking
man, and I
PvT
need to
hot
be
zone.
fed.
But one thing to think about is the benefit to going through the PvP hot zone.
Thank you for
without
acknowledging that,
weapons.
honey.
Yeah,
I
we
agree.
never
I
have them
greatly
either.
appreciate that.
Oh my god.
And most people are gonna get their plus 10 weapons, then start PvPing.
Yeah, realistically. Because all the invaders are going to be running around with plus 10 weapons, not nerfed.
Right.
Can't wait to hear what the expedition has discovered. Good news for us all.
You better be happy, Grant. Ooh, I got dig yield.
Bet you didn't see this.
He also, what was it? He offers Metricanthosaurus and freaking Baryonyx.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for Metricanthosaurus. And oh, you're right. I'm glad, because usually every time I start the stream, Grant is always saying we need a Baryonyx, but I don't have it unlocked. We need a Baryonyx.
Put a Baryonyx in your part, Grant. That's like you go to the grocery store, right? And then hold on, actually no, this is a bad analogy. Let me rethink this. That's like someone asking you, hey, can you charge my phone? Sure, where's your charger? I haven't given you my charger yet, but still charge my phone. You're like, what? How am I going to accomplish the task that you're asking me to do if you haven't given me the materials in order to do it? Still do it.
You're smart. You'll figure it out. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
About which part? Being smart or figuring it out?
You're like, Grant, I can't get this Baryonyx right now. You know, you're starting to remind me of Billy. Who's Billy exactly?
Oh, baby. You stand outside like, you can go outside. You can't play with the one.
Go outside at his own risk.
How you don't know? You need a shower too, and you need to wash your hair. I told you we have to stay quarantined in this house. Anybody seen the horse?
Seen the what?
The horse, chocolate chip morsels. I can make chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh no, I wish I did though, cause now that sounds fantastic. I hate this controller. It's like intentionally messing up my placement.
They probably use it up. Well, no, I don't think I need
What does your cursor move when you're not touching the sticks?
Yeah.
Yep, that means your stick is messed up.
I gotta get a new
Unfortunately,
controller.
You can't swap out the parts of the stick from one control to another anymore because they're soldered to the motherboard. In early versions of PS4 controls and every version of controller beforehand, they weren't soldered to it. But now they are.
lately had.
That sucked. It sound like they did that on purpose.
They did. people were buying cheap and utilizing the ability to just swap parts out.
Don't you get on that guy? Okay.
Come on. I'm getting tired of fighting with my controller. Stop hyperextending everything.
Can you adjust the sensitivity on that? Do you think that might be like a short-term fix to that?
No, it'll still do it.
Oh, okay.
It'll
I
just
guess it doesn't affect it
slightly
physically.
less noticeable.
Yeah.
The evil villain laugh. Forgive me, Triceratops, but this must go in your enclosure for a little bit. Okay, where we at on that Ceratosaurus DNA? Oh, nice. You only brought me one fucking fossil.
Wait, you have dig yield active, right?
Yeah, I forgot to apply that. Let's do that now.
Trust me. Doing contracts, and stuff.
It says deck has left the stream. Okay.
Maybe it's time for your internet to crap out on you.
Well, I hope not. That'll suck. PlayStation is very selective about who it wants to kick off. Like, all right, now I kicked him off. Now I'm gonna kick you off. Now I'm gonna kick that guy off in that order.
Right?
So that's your turn. That's your time right there. Hey.
B.
I said hey. Nobody said A. I think I'm on French toast instead.
Don't you do that to us.
No, I'm making y'all pancakes, but I'm gonna make French toast. I don't think I'm on pancakes.
Don't you start that.
I'm on a diet.
Here you go with that shit.
I am. You see me in the house. I ain't been out eating my regular nice cheeseburgers and my pizza from Italian Fiesta, which I miss so much.
I miss fast food too. I ain't gonna lie.
What's this?
I don't.
I don't know.
Is that a
Is that my? Yeah, it look like a shirt.
This is my shirt. Get your grandpa off.
This controller's making it so hard to place something down. Like all I need is this one little spot. You fiend.
What you say? Thank you. I know I'm fast. Alright. We should have a family meeting.
You said we need to have a what?
Huh?
You said we need to have a what?
Family meeting.
Who did what now?
No, it's just a briefing to keep everybody up to date.
How did Kirk get kicked?
Did I get kicked? I'm here.
No. You just sent a message saying ironic, I assume. I have no idea what that was for, though.
Oh, that was for that guy who said, you guys have great skill. The one that was salty that we kept on slapping him.
You think this is funny?
Yes.
Push your ass out there. I just seen something run past.
I mean, it's his fault for invading repeatedly.
Like this. I'm for real, right back in the back of the wall.
So the neighbors being hilarious, huh? They acting like zombies.
Play if they want to. We're gonna get hot lead up there.
You don't shoot them in the ass if they zombies. You shoot them in the head.
I'm gonna shoot them in the ass
Imagine if zombies had like a weakness like that, like they had like their butthole or something was their weakness. Like imagine how ridiculous the zombie apocalypse
Just to
would
make
be.
it
Zombies with ass weaknesses.
Yeah, just imagine how ridiculous that would be. You'd have to like bend them over and like shoot them in the butt or like stab them.
But if they zombie and get shot in the ass, it don't affect them. Then headshot it is.
Well, see, that's a big risk because if you take okay, you don't know they're a zombie, so you shoot them in the ass to see if they faking or not. If they really a zombie, then how much time would you have to shoot them in the head before they run at you?
Just a few seconds. I rank very high in Call of Duty, and I have good aim. I own guns.
See, Call of Duty's
a wonderful human being.
I hate everyone that translates Call of Duty skills.
Call of Duty
real
zombies. The Call of Duty zombies has nothing on the Resident Evil variants that they will most likely transpire from.
You see me play Resident Evil? I have great aim, and my reaction time
Has
is
she ever fired a real gun?
Yes.
at least a second and a half. That's really quick for a human. What the fuck wrong with you? You got Tourette's?
No, it's this controller. It's fighting with me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Huh?
How you doing that?
It's a brain aneurysm.
I want to make sure you ain't gonna start flipping and changing it.
Nah, yeah, yummy.
And that's gonna be very taking.
If I turn to a zombie, the first thing I'm doing is coming for you. Coming for that ass.
Well, you know that you be the first one with a perfected shot. Nobody went and got my mail, seriously. Stop.
There was mail out there?
I can't go get the mail. Can you get the mail?
Yes.
Oh, you want me to go out there?
Dex said in Chicago, even infants shoot guns. Yes, at the current measure of time, we are training our infants to learn how to holster weaponry.
22 preferably.
We start them off with 22s and then we work our way up. Let me go get this mail.
Yeah, it could be something.
Hey, look, it's a nosy neighbor from across the street. You think she's a zombie?
Why you so fucking loud? She might be.
Wait, you mean why am I so loud? I'm in the house. She can't hear me. Hi, nosy neighbor from across the street.
I can't hear your stupid ass because these windows are very thin.
That's what she didn't hear me.
She's not that nosy. She's not that nosy.
Let me go get this mail.
Just walk.
Burp.
I'm gonna be doing a co-host for a tournament next Sunday.
Dark Souls tournament?
Yeah, now I gotta refamiliarize myself with the current meta. Okay. Now I'm fighting some of the best people in the world. I'm fighting some like mega Russians now. Let's see what I can do against them.
Out there with some whipped cream, it's like I'm foaming at the mouth. Hey, that one guy did it after he walked out the clinic. Oh, she's going to aggro with the trike. Oh. I should have 100% Ceratosaurus now, right? Almost 95%. So this should push it to 100. There we go. And then that should give me my first star just by making one Ceratosaurus. We make 150,000 from sailed expeditions. Grant, you greedy man.
Grant, make money from selling things to get more money. You're like, oh, okay.
Can I bring me my computer, please, so I can do this census?
Oh crap! I signed it offline.
The census? Wait, if I don't file the census, that means they don't think I'm here. If they don't think I'm here, I can move indiscriminately.
No, don't work like that.
I don't think it works like that.
Damn, I was about to go incognito. He said, well, that must be for you. Who else would it be for, Malcolm? Who else?
I'm the only one running this death trap park.
Someone's getting a shit ton of messages.
Yeah, because the mega Russians are like, how good are you, bro? How good are you, bro? Fight us, bro. I'm like, okay. I don't know how good they are, but these are people who, they do money matches.
Really?
I fight Japanese people, I've not fight Russians, so I don't know how crazy they are and what type of tech they have.
They do this for Mother Russia.
Yeah, like seriously, I'm doing a tournament. Well, I'm not doing a tournament. I'm co-hosting a tournament where the money match is a $500 prize, I think. And I'm sitting here like, ooh, these are the big boys. This is big boy time. So I'm gonna see how well I'm gonna do against people who play money matches in this game.
Are you getting paid to co-host?
No. Though they're like, you can advertise your channel and what you do, and I'm like, okay, I won't be like that, but so potential follower increase is the payment, and also because I know the guy who does it. I've talked to him for several years, and he's been getting big on YouTube from just doing money match tournaments. I don't know how he's making this money to pay people for tournaments, but
maybe ad revenue.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do I have a Corvine Great Knife on this character? I don't think I do. Is that a dark knock?
It's more on the bar.
It's more where hanging in the bar?
Yeah.
I really don't have a Corvine Great Knife?
I know you have a Corvine Great Enough on one of your characters.
On my main character, yeah. I don't think I have it on any additional characters. Which is odd. It was definitely a weapon I would want to bring out. We'll have to use a straight sword.
You don't have a what? Oh, that's not a bad thing. We need Mega Raptor. I wouldn't be opposed to having a Mega Raptor. I wouldn't be opposed to having one at all. John apologized for things that did not work. Did he? Did he really? Or are you making this up? Nice. Let's get this Brachiosaurus done now. Dr. Grant successfully incubated a herbivore in the hatchery. And the Ceratosaurus and the other one. The only thing we're missing now is tree. 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 Ooh, wee. There it is. I'm about to say, where the heck is my power station? Where are the Jurassic shorts? Oh, yeah. I'll upload one sooner or later. The only problem with that is I said after I upload the Jurassic shorts, I mean I will have something for the Hell Creek, for my Hell Creek series to follow soon after, and then the Hell Creek series isn't like ready as of yet. I don't have like some of the pieces that I still need for it. Oh, thank you, Dig Yield. You are my new best friend. Emergency bunkers to 10%.
They actually have not stopped online delivery. They won't. I know because you seen me drop it last night. They want people. They want people to order online. They don't want us.
Storm defense to 70%.
The clubs is on Facebook now. Like the DJ on the, it's like 20 million people on them all the time.
Oh my God.
That's what you can do.
The comments don't have me dead. They want some, this girl is gonna look on me. They're not even at the club for real. They thought somebody trying to get told. Somebody made my kid.
Now I want to store another Ceratosaurus in there because I like to have two.
They go, oh, this big girl juking on me. Okay, I can handle this. I'm like,
It's fun. It's actually fun.
Storm defense.
I said, y'all close the party down. I just got here. I'm talking about security deposit because I just had to pay them $30. The girl comes out, do you go on the tail? Everybody laughing like, oh, bro, that's them. I got like over 100 likes on that. They're like, oh, bro, the security is goofy.
Come back here, Jeep.
Oh, bro.
Dig speed.
Yes, I thought somebody granny over here get down. I'm like, y'all loud as ever, bro.
I think he logged off at like 12 or 1.
Yep, they all got logged off at 12.
Styracosaurus.
There be a lot of DJs on there.
Yeah.
There be a lot of parties everywhere.
Maybe at home, they be dressed
Yeah, they be just like at the party. They on the mic too, like somebody really in their crib. I know their neighbors like, what the hell going on? They like, why are you there? The motherfuckers security not gonna do that.
What, we're fighting?
Hmm?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Right. That was just you. That was you in the crib. Like, they want us to be in the house soon. They can't say nothing.
You're rolling in dough. How much I got? 5.8 million. I'm almost like 6 million. So you could say I'm doing good. And this Ceratosaurus should push me to the first star. Now that it has been born. Yep, there we go. First star, and they only took what? An hour and a half? No, it took an hour and 10 minutes. And the part time for this island is what? 8 hours. We'll see. I probably won't get that mark, but we'll see. step.
I think her owner passed away. She really attentive. You know what I'm saying? If she be sad or something or upset, she's really attentive. She'll come to you or she see you laying down crying, she'll try to get to you and just rub her head on you like, okay.
That's because she's Maya Cats.
She's cat. Okay. Yeah. And two, one pancake, two pancakes. Yeah, pancake, pancake, three pancake, 3, 6, 9, 12 pancakes.
That'd be funny if Ceratosaurus don't like that enclosure. I'm like, well, shit.
Ingrid.
Could video game developers work from home? It depends on what they're doing.
They absolutely could.
Oh. You heard it from Drag Deck. Yes, they could.
People have been doing office-related jobs from home for decades. My mom's one of them. All she had to do was connect to her company's server, and that allowed her to use all of the company's programs.
Nice.
I drew with one of the best people in the world. We both killed each other at the same time. Ah!
So in theory, Frontier should be working. In theory, yes. Wait, what do you want from Frontier now, Deck?
Oh.
Okay, good. They like it. They like it. This is good. They will be happy here. Hopefully.
I'm sorry, I just saw this.
Just shoot just shoot the Ceratosaurus in his ass. I'm sure it won't mind.
God, I feel bad.
Expedition. Oh, cool. What else do we got? We got Corythosaurus, Ankylosaurus. Nice. What else did they add? What's down here? Apatosaurus. Nice. Something to go with Brachys. And we got what? Gallimimus or Velociraptor? We got Gallimimus. Nice. Now let's get this disease knocked out first. Increase shelter coverage to 10%. And some, he said content and some quality of life stuff. Yeah, can't argue that. I do want some quality of life stuff, at least like in the decorative fashion. But I highly doubt we're gonna see anything like that for this game. Probably in the next one, but if they're gonna do a next one, but we don't know. How long do they have the license for this franchise for?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 10 or 20 years.
Oh man, that'd be a good long time. Then, as long as they keep making games for it, then they can keep the license, I believe, right?
Not necessarily that is the requirement. It depends on how the contract was formed.
Mm-hmm.
There are some companies that own the license for a game, even if they don't develop the game anymore. For example, Activision is the owner of the license for Call of Duty, but they don't do any development. They're only the publisher.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, I see where you're
But
going.
then there are also other methods of contract that the developer is the sole license holder, and they're self-published, and no one else can make anything like that game. And two examples of that would be Overwatch being owned exclusively by and developed and published by Blizzard,
Mm-hmm.
and Destiny 2 is exclusively owned and developed by Bungie. I know at one point Activision had a part in Blizzard's development as a publisher for Overwatch, but I think they split off at some point. I could be wrong, but I remember they used to be known as Activision Blizzard.
Activision Blizzard?
Yeah, meaning that they were just putting the two names together as license holders for, say, Overwatch.
Okay. Yeah, that's news to me right there. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, development and production of games is extremely complex.
Yo, how's these faring? Like, they getting up there. They could use more. What about the one over here by the hotel? They doing all right too. Yeah, oh, could be better.
So lame, bro.
All of our guests are safe. They have the illusion of danger. The actual experience. That is...
Storm defense to 70%. I swear these guests, I don't know why they let the guests just get rained on like that. They really need umbrellas. It bothers me that they just get rained on like that.
You'd think you could make some, I don't know, covered walkways.
Right? Some signs. You know what? I'd stop using signs for a little bit, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have some signs. I wish I could zoom in to actually see which way this fucking arrow is pointing, but, you know, of course you can't. Right, Frontier? That's not important, being able to zoom in and see which way the sign is pointing.
Contracts like this one provide that opportunity.
Like, see, look at that. It's pointing the wrong way. Oh, well.
Carissa, how you gonna leave out stuff? You better start putting it back.
She got ghost. They were drinking when they made this game. That's not outside the realm of possibility. Okay, that's all the diseases researched. Then I gotta see what fossils I can excavate. Para, styrac, bird.
Bird is...
Bird's the word. Grant wants me to incubate a giant herbivore. You're gonna have to wait for that, Grant.
Crack it.
Oh, crikey. Damn, man. Controller, stop fighting with me. Okay.
Well, I do not hold down. Oh, I'm serious. My cabinet?
This almost smells like nachos down there. Oh my.
Oh my.
You shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about that. I said, open my cabinet and in the kitchen at the bottom it smell like tacos or something.
Oh, we're about to get our first storm warning. Here we go. Right when I was about to start building that empty cage for the sauropods too. Come on, controller.
Yes,
now is not the time to be tweaking out. This might get serious. You know what? Let me save.
I want to play Destiny 2, but I have absolutely require the internet, and since it keeps cutting out, I can't play the damn game.
I mean, apparently they did. I guess to try to fill up space or something. I don't know. Structure damage. Okay, good. It's not a tornado. Let's go fix the bathroom. Let's go fix the bath. No, get back here and fix that bathroom. Yeah, it took them like almost 2 years to add in actual bathrooms.
But did they only have decorative ones before?
No, they didn't even have decorative ones. There was like really no bathrooms. I guess they want you to assume that the bathrooms were inside the restaurants.
Maybe. What I don't get is what the fuck is the point of a decorative yet non-functional bathroom? That has always bothered me every time I've thought of bathroom ever since I heard about that.
Like, you're not the only one. I don't even use the decorative bathroom.
The damn game. I don't even play the damn game, and it pisses me off if they do that.
Then we're gonna add a bathroom and a decorative bathroom. What's the point of the decorative bathroom? It just looks good. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care how pretty a place is. If I'm gonna go take a shit, I need to shit. That's all I care about.
Right.
Granted, I have been in some nice bathrooms, but I don't care.
Frontier seems to think otherwise in that regard. For some reason, they think that's what we want. Decorative bathrooms.
For some reason.
It's probably because that's something that they personally want. Whoever the head developer is that approved that is probably like, you know what, I could use a nice bathroom for my home. Let's put that in the game too.
Yes. Run to the flare. Be amazed by the flare.
I was listening for screams and roars, but instead, I hear, what do I hear? Cheering. Well, that must be for you. Okay.
No more disease. Now get the heck out of there.
When a job is done properly, it should be recognized. So, congratulations. Maybe you're keeping us all from being on the menu a little bit longer.
If you know what I mean. Jelly bean. Can't see that glare. Oh, we got Metriacanthosaurus.
Jurassic Park is getting better. That's due in no small part
Guess
to
what, Sam? You have the proper window or something. So I need some fresh air in this house.
Oh, are you the invader? Oh, you're the invader.
The door had nothing to do with it. Did they dump my fucking garbage?
I think so. I think they just did one side. I think.
Yeah, they didn't get the others. They may not be picking up the rubbish. Hey, you see this house over here?
Uh-huh. Then the one in the back.
This man came out walking slow, looking straight through our window to see if he
Listen,
could
when I
see
say
through our
that
house.
there is a new
He's the one that's probably
contract
been
for you
peeping.
to consider.
And already.
He's the peeping Tom neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, does the neighbor get right up to your windows and just stare inside?
No. No. Thankfully, no. That has not happened.
Maybe they probably did. Remember, through the windows. When we first got here?
Uh-huh.
I just received word.
Release and incubate 4 new dinosaurs.
Right up your alley. You would think that one living specimen of an extinct animal should be more than enough for all of us. But it's not enough. And we need more.
No, what? Come on. This damn controller now is just doing it every goddamn second. Don't know why I did it like that in the first place. It should have been just like this.
This is an Avengers Endgame threat.
Okay, let's see what we got over here. Metriacanthosaurus, Pros, and Herrerasaurus. Gonna get Metri first.
Burp.
America. And this should be a big enough exhibit right here for Metriacanthosaurus all on his own. So what I'm gonna do is put a gate right here. That's like that. Release dinosaurs, increase shortage coverage to 10%. Grant still wants a giant hoverboard. Let's see. Damn. More para. Damn, didn't even give me the Styrac that time.
Seize the moment. Hey, if you were a dinosaur, that'd be a successful hunt. So, enjoy
Dr. Grant.
Contracts can not only improve your knowledge, they can
I am not finna research the compy right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Until my internet kicks me again.
Right. Oh my goodness, these are some intense duels.
You playing Dark Souls?
Yeah, I'm playing against some competitive Russian players. I've only tied one match so far. I've come close to winning several, but some of their tech that they're doing is out of this world.
Damn.
Oh, so.
A lot of what they're doing is a lot of, so for example, there are certain weapons, like, you know how, like, you're guaranteed, a follow-up attack with certain weapons? Instead of doing the second R1, actually stagger a second R1 to guarantee a follow-up, so you get actually 3 hits from it, if you time it right. And you can get a roll catch, too. So, the fact that they can consistently do a lot of these roll catch. Also, there's a lot of ring swaps. Which is something you need to do. Well, I think he's...
Oh, they good at ring swapping for their weapons.
And also weapon swaps.
Damn.
Well, let me try a different weapon. I'm gonna try something.
Yeah, I've done a few weapon swaps in the middle of a fight before. And ring swaps. Depending on the situation.
Let me try this.
It's not easy to do continuously.
One does not simply weapon swap in the middle of a fight. There. Deck, now you know it's just as good as well as we do that the Corinthosaur was a misspelling of Corythosaur.
You do.
I pulled out ring knight paired greatsword just for funsies and got got backstabbed twice for existing. I just did it to see what they would do. Yeah, no, no, not a good idea.
You hurry up and get this other research team.
Probably not the best idea to try and troll super sweats.
Yeah, no, it ended up badly.
Oh. In all honesty, I could put one here. That will help with the power output situation. Stop moving. God. God, I just had it perfect too and it fucking moved.
Since I can't play online games, I decided to get back on Neo 2. One-Eyed Oni just tried to do his burst attack, Beyblade fist move. I countered it and just
I don't have clothes on.
Knocked him off the edge.
Excuse me.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Can you close the door and hand me clothes, please? Oh, well, I don't have clothes.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm back. I had a phone call that I thought might be important. Turns out it's just a spam call.
The telemarketers.
Yeah, normally I get calls that are ID'd as the neighboring major cities. And those are pretty damn easy to identify. Insurance spam. But this one, for once, was from my city that I'm living in. So I thought maybe it might be something important, like a potential lockdown coming up or something. No, just insurance again.
Hatchery capacity, I'm gonna need that. Success rate. I'm gonna go for improved power output first, then I'm gonna get hatchery capacity. So might as well just sit here and wait. I don't want to say the Lost World producers were drunk. They just didn't have a nice way to segue between moving from the park and being in the city. That's the only part they did wrong to me. Well, I can't say the only thing they did wrong, but they didn't handle that too well. Alright, 100% Styracosaurus. Now we can start making them. And I can work back on Brachiosaurus again. You was disappointed that Jurassic Park San Diego wasn't in Return to Jurassic Park? I'm confused by that. What do you mean? Because Hammond had abandoned that idea for Jurassic Park. There you go, Grant. Now you're happy. Let me make 2 of these real quick.
Because of you, our understanding of how to care for dinosaurs has taken a step forward.
Yes, what'd you send?
10% again. Nice.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Did I just hear a happy birthday? Really? I gotta step up my profit.
Things appear to be going well, and that's usually when things start to go wrong.
Power output increased. You can now worry less. But that doesn't mean that you can stop worrying completely. Vigilance.
He said, "Oh no."
Oh no.
That's something that we share with dinosaurs. That's something.
You're like, that doesn't mean we can stop worrying completely. Oh no. We must worry more. Incubate and hatch and release 7 new dinosaurs. God damn it, Grant. First you want 4, now you want 7. So that's a total of 11. Well, not really. It's a total of 7 because, yeah, I keep forgetting. Grant is one weird dude. Okay, you can't get that one no more. Let me go here. I'm glad all that snow is gone. That was just a misplaced timing.
Snow?
Yeah, we had snow. It snowed like 2 days ago out of nowhere. I think it had something to do with the fact that my girlfriend was singing "Let It Go."
No. No.
Wow. Did not expect that.
You know what was the meanest thing my girlfriend ever did to me? She had two different car dealerships blow up my phone.
It's kind of mean.
And you know they don't take no for an answer. Like, we heard you were in the market for a car. No, I am not. Call you back 2 hours later. We just wanted to see if you were still interested in buying the car with us. I just told you no.
You should put them on a call with each other and make them talk to each other. That'd be hilarious. You want to buy a car? No, we sell cars. Well, we can sell you a car. No, we can sell you a car. What is this?
You know, I got spammed so much with insurance calls one day that I started calling them back and started trying to sell them insurance. Eventually they gave up on ever calling me again, and they blocked my number.
Damn.
That's what you need to do.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we got the Styrax. You know, I do miss the way they used to introduce the dinosaurs from J-Pog. If they would have had that in here, that'd be a lot better.
You know, I already did like a billion videos on that.
Yeah. That's what made me think about it.
Literally every dinosaur.
The hard-hitting herbivore, Pachycephalosaurus. Oh, that made him sound awesome.
Yeah, but you know, we just have Cabot Finch saying, "Oh, I read this. On second thought, we would sell money if you get killed by dinosaurs. You're sitting here like, okay, boomer."
They like sacrifice yourself for us. Why would I do that? I'm sorry. No, yeah, okay. After Styracosaurus, after Brachiosaurus, I'm gonna work on Metri and see how close that puts me to the second star. Don't be naive. You would still have opened it to San Diego. Are you sure he would have opened it to San Diego? Because I thought he was looking at the Azori Islands next. You said turn the heat off?
Oh, yeah.
I think she did that. Let me check. Yeah, she did. Nice. That probably should give me 100% Brachy. I'll do one more expedition there just in case. I'm really glad Camarasaurus isn't in this version. I am really grateful for that. You mean to tell me you haven't tranked the Styracosaurus yet and you're fighting with it, you dumb Jeep? Okay. Allow me to assist you. Damn. We need him to go back and heal up. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better power output. Um, give me hatchery capacity and we should be moving. Since I technically won't need the success rate, since all I gotta do is just ensure that they get a, what, 100% genome? I don't think I could fit another one right here. Let's see. No, you stupid. No. I can't. It was a nice thought, but I can't. Unless you... Nope. Oh, right there, duh. Where is that one at? It's right over there. So it would be more prudent to take this and put it right here. That way it could still power everything. And delete that. I think I handle this one myself. Okay, that's much better. Now we're turning a profit of 7,000. Better than the whole 1,000. Traction running costs 500. Power usage 14,000. Wastage of 9,000. Damn. I really hate when the Jeeps do that. How the heck you get confused on where to go? It's right there. Okay, yeah, 100% bracky, nice. I make 2 of them. Incoming storm? I think it's just gonna rain again, right? Please just rain again. Oh, no, 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 damn it. Disease, who? Storm warning level has been raised. I really hate when I get a storm warning right when a disease hits. That's the only thing I don't like. Come back here. Got him. Wait, what? Oh no, you don't. Pop a flare and get the hell out of there.
Oh, what?
No, I was telling you to pop a flare.
Hello?
We hear you.
Okay.
Oh, how many unique species I need for this island? I didn't even check.
If you're on
18.
Jurassic, 18, yeah.
Did the bathroom break again? Oh no, it's the gift shop this time.
How the hell did the gift shop break?
The storm. The high winds decided to mess up the what's it called? The thatching of the roof. Wait, Hammond will realize that a zoo in the middle of the Pacific Ocean has a lot going against it. I don't think he would have, and I don't think nobody else realized that, considering they built 2 parks there. Talk about it, regardless if it doesn't make sense, I still want San Diego. I would actually be against building a major theme park in a big city like that where the creatures have a chance of getting out and actually eating the mass public. At least when they get out on the islands, they're supposed to be confined to the island.
Except for, you know, Pteranodon and stuff like that. That can
Right.
fly off the island.
And that's the
a little bit
thing.
different.
In Fallen Kingdom, why didn't those pteranodons do that? Because they were free, but they stayed on the island. They could have flew off.
I don't know, familiarity. I don't know how it works.
Well, I like it here. I think this is why I want to stay.
The Indominus was like, no.
Maybe because their bodies are so heavy, they can't fly for very long, and the ocean was too far away from the nearest, or that island was too far away from the nearest landmass.
Well, well, the thing is with them, I'm not really sure if that's like a genetically modification thing, if they were like too heavy to, because I would imagine they probably could, like, biologically, they were like long distance, like glider flyers, so it's like they would just like hold their wings out and just like drift.
Like riding
So-
the thermals or something like that?
Right in the yeah. In real life, they wouldn't have that issue, but I would imagine if it was Jurassic Park, they probably modified them so they couldn't do that. So they're too heavy for sustained flight. I could see that as a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also thinking that, well, because they probably were trained to some extent to stay in that area, even if they were to get out, maybe. Or, what was it? What's it called? The Bioscene contingency, where, I'm not for sure if that even plays a factor in the movie canon, but essentially they need to eat specific food sources given to them by their handlers, lest they die.
Right. Yeah, that'll make
So-
sense.
But the movie never really explains it. But I mean, but then again, in JP3, they're just sitting there running around, doing whatever.
Mm-hmm. And they were stuck in the aviary.
Mm-hmm.
Unless those pteranodons were made by Wu and he didn't give them a lysine contingency.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Is that what I think it was? Was that the Jesus Magic Trick song?
No, that was My Hero, the first opening.
Oh, I thought that was that one when for Family Guy when they had Jesus doing a magic trick. He's like ba ba da ba 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 da. That was like the best magic trick in history. Is that hatchery capacity done yet? Oh, yeah, it is. Shit. Let's pump out more brackies. I hate you, gang. Or controller. Well, there was really no reason for that to happen. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. Now I can add another brachy to that mix. What else we got going? More matry DNA, good. Keep that coming. I'll be able to make 2 right off the bat. Oh, you said the dinosaurs were kept below ground level, so there's no way they could escape. What, in San Diego? I think that was only in the middle, wasn't it? The big amphitheater one that was supposed to have like the brachiosaurs and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the rest weren't ground level. Yeah, that would have been like, I think the T-Rex and all that. Okay, Grant, glad we could agree on something. Oh, I got baryonyx. Nice. Let's go research it. Baryonyx is available at 3 stars. Oh. Wait, so why did you give me baryonyx if I don't have 3 stars yet? Grant, you confused me. He's good at giving false hope, ain't he? Go trank these brackies. Get them moved over. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome your mama to the park. Damn. He just broke his neck on that whole fence. Oh, come on. Place it. Shit. Use the Expedition Center to get a Gallimimus fossil. Interesting that you were asked for that, okay. It would be cool if where could make 90-degree angles with the terrain. Like, you're going to have to go a little bit of depth with that deck. What are you talking about? 90-degree angles. Okay, go get galleys because that's what they want. It's not what I want, but it's what they want. Pretty much like the T-Rex enclosure. Oh. Did they place them yet? No. Okay, so I'm gonna have the tour come here. And I want it to go through here, which means I'm gonna put a feeder right here. You?
Why?
Peeking at me like you Michael Myers. Which means I could put a water resource right here. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that big of a divot. I forgot how uneven the terrain is in Muerta. Come on, don't need more trees. Please be adequate. Okay, yeah, they're good. It barely satisfies their forest need. But they're good. They're not crying about needing more trees. Ralph was the troublemaker because he's the one that asked all the questions.
Okay. He said, I'm gonna take a picture of you. You told me that. I said, what? So I'm like, that's Ralph. He was like, nah, it's you.
Because you asking all them questions.
Ralph was asking questions that never pertain to nothing we were talking about. I was asking questions that actually had something to do with, what I was talking about.
See, that's the funny thing when it comes to Ralph, though. When the questions he be asking them all like,
all over the track.
no, like all these with the fancy words.
He uses intelligence. I'm just saying, people honestly should be using more anyway, but I'm just gonna say that he uses words, so they won't think that he's not educated. But it really backfires on him when he's not using them the appropriate way. So he'll use a big word and it won't make sense by the time he gets done trying to explain what he's at. Like, I don't know what we cracking up laughing. But Ralph is pretty cool.
Yeah, I never had any problems with him.
I heard him cursing out somebody. I forgot who it was. Veronica said he bought all her stuff one time and told her that it's charity. He's gonna got it on his income tax. I said, shit. I hope they don't mess you up.
Right.
Because this is supposed to be a little side hustle for you and those photos or whatever. Selling the snacks and stuff.
I'm gonna file this on my taxes. Are you sure about that, Ralph? That's when you have to tell Ralph, no, my nigga. I can't let you do that.
I wonder what he's saying about this situation. You know his house is his phone and line is busy. He loves politics.
He sure do. That's somebody you could politic with right there, Ralph. What do you mean you can't access it? The gate is right there. I hate this. Yes, there you go.
I gotta make some more pancake mix.
Uh-oh.
Well, no need to panic because I got one.
I see more tree in your future. Got it. That was close.
These Russian players are
I was the only one that
crazy.
put in the order for 3.
So you wasn't. Who told you that lie?
Like, you sit here and you'd be like winning, and then they just pull some like, oh snap, you've activated my super try hard mode. And then you're like, what? Nani? I've tied 1 and I've won 1. That's my best so far, and I've done like at least about
And I'm
10.
guessing each individual fight lasts like 5 minutes at least, because you're both trying to just chip away at each other.
Yep. Well, it depends. Some people actually they go in between chipping and going for like big wombo combos. It's a lot of mix-up, so it's like you have to know. It's from what I'm gathering from playing against them, like certain moves you can do in conjunction with each other counter different behaviors. And if you just know what your opponent's going to do, you can essentially bait him out. Like, for example, one person, he uses the Claymore, and what he does is he fully charges R2s, and then he throws them in a random direction. And he throws them in the direction in which he thinks you're going to roll next. And so he's caught in a lot of people that way.
The Claymores R2s are horizontal slashes, right?
No, they're just thrusts.
Okay.
The second one is upward slash.
There we go. Whew, fix the tour route.
Open the garbage lid. This pot holding you.
Alright, that's another brachiosaur.
Don't see the ass out of here. I ain't even out here. I was about to when you were looking at me. Yeah, I know.
No power outages at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
God, this murky hand scythe is some gay doo-doo.
I was thinking about remaking Jurassic Park Orlando, but using a 93 map. Since it's much bigger.
Also, another thing I'm noticing. So, Perseverance to S-stock, Rapier, or Curve Sword meta, where you just have your Blestus Cestus, your Perseverance, and then you just basically go up and wombo combo someone with poise.
Malcolm contract. More Malcolm contracts. Storm Defense next.
To explore an evolutionary branch, one must learn to go out on a limb. And this is one of those moments. A new contract awaits.
There's an invader somewhere here. But it's so funny though, finding these professional money match PvPers and then getting invaded and then like realizing that invaders are absolutely trash. Oh, it's a Demon Scar person.
Discovery. Painful experience. A very uncomfortable journey into the unknown. But sure made it easy.
What? There it is. Grant. He wants another parafossil.
It was beyond my ability to even conceive such a possibility. Now we can expand our knowledge.
What else can I be doing right now? Building upgrades. Oh, yes. These. I was not paying attention. Give me that.
I'd rather be lonely.
Damn.
That's lonely.
That is such a horrible existence for one such as you.
You and your own cat. You and your cat. That's your child. You and your cat. That's it.
When I first heard carnivorous, I thought you were referring to the era of Earth. When the insects were the word. Oh, you mean the carboniferous. You getting that confused with carboniferous.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a break,
Like when it comes to the Paleozoic era, my favorite one from that would have to probably be it's between the Carboniferous or the Devonian, with Ordovician being the close second. Like the thought of giant insects ruling the earth terrifies the hell out of me. You know, like big ass centipedes and giant dragonflies and all that. Now where is Para?
No, everything is slowed down. Don't you understand? That end. We don't even have to.
So.
Not my life right now.
Don't worry.
They can't say that.
They can't. I'm okay. So I can be like, oh, you want to lose it. Okay.
Right.
I'm the best of the fuck out of y'all. Bitches. Y'all got me fucked up. Oh, yes, this company is trying to force us to go back to work and get government.
It's going to be government authority.
Federal.
It's going to be the
rules and regulations.
It's going to be the
The law
president.
says.
Going to tell y'all go back to work.
The president ain't gonna tell us shit. The president ain't gonna
Going
tell us.
off about your.
Okay, let's save because I think this time we about to get a tornado. Oh my god.
Suspended constitutional rights. So you would have no law.
Yeah, I knew it.
Exactly. That's
I knew it. The R she blows, the tornado. Yes, now just go off on a tangent. Yes, go. Oh, it's going out of bounds. Yeah, go out of bounds, tornado. Oh, that's nice. I shouldn't have to worry about it at that point. Yeah, I shouldn't have to worry about it at that point. It's golf in its own little world.
It says school bus started then April 18th.
May 18th.
18th.
You said May 18th.
April 18th.
Oh, I'm about to say, damn, I need that break.
That's what they project.
No, that's what they said. That's in their schedule.
That's what they schedule. That's it. The coronavirus has society.
This started so
They have to give some type of projection date.
they did. April 18th. Literally a month, bitch. That's all they want to do.
Try to slow down.
Yeah. Well, shit, just from the stats to the rates has. I might only risen for 2%, but from a global standard, those 2% count for them near 100,000 people going on global.
Oh, now it's going into the ocean. Oh, never mind.
2%. That matters in the global.
Oh, that was fun.
Global scale of 1 to 10. What do you think?
I got incredibly lucky though.
From down there in the high 7s, it dropped down to down there 43. Business is starting to feel, it's starting to come back.
That's kind of hilarious given what just happened. Tornado runs through the park. Malcolm's like, well, we all know what's waiting up there, but this contract is waiting for you right here.
Hey, John, cake something.
Hammond failed to keep a closer eye on power. These increases, hopefully,
I need a pancake stick. That's what I need. No, you should have did what I had.
Storm defense.
I had seen on the revolution. So we got a cookie sheet. You just heat it up right here and then just pour it on the cookie sheet and cook it like that. Well, I didn't know that you were struggling to make one like this.
Man, we're doing good. 25,000 per minute. Yeah.
is our biggest enemy.
And I'm assuming that there's eggs in
Maintaining station placement.
You get bricks.
Get warnings.
Best for last, you say? Oh yeah. Hey, I made you a Greek sub last night.
And that Greek sub was good.
I realized that too. I want to
Oh, good. It's about time they were birthed.
It's not. It's Israel. That whole ass. You know what? Yeah, who? You know, they don't want to fix my don't take it. Do not take it. You do this possible.
There's still so much to study.
Come on. Garbage truck.
Hey, how many stars do you have so far?
2.25. I'm like real close to this second star. I'm thinking Metrocanthosaurus is about to give me what I need.
And how much time has been in it?
It's going on 2.5 hours.
Any diseases or anything?
Not since like 20 minutes ago.
And it wasn't a problem?
Nope.
Constantly sending out a range of vehicles to be on the lookout for restocks.
Yep.
Yep, trust me, once you do that, because feeders go by so fast that your cars will be constantly going back and forth. Trying to think of anything else. Any storms break anything loose?
Nope. Nope. It hit my trike fence, but it hit my trike fence and the sauropods, but other than that, it was fairly easy. Because it kept going into the outer bound zone. I'm about to get ready to build another enclosure to keep him, to keep it busy. Let me just place these metries and see how they like their enclosure. What is the next species I need to work on? Parasaurolophus? Yeah, why not? I could put them in there with the brachy's. That'll be good. Oh man, yeah, and I got a ranger team coming back. I think just in time for that.
Into the hallway to the office of the teachers when I was delivering you. I'm in labor.
Yep. Let's go get that disease.
I had early labor contractions with shoes and that was Timothy. Wow. That's 23. What about? We old, man. We old.
Come on, shoot the flare.
What? No, he said. Yes, I believe I was in for. I know what's there. Should be over. Yeah. They got burnt. They is. You ain't missing no bloody. You were burnt. You got the blood on those, man. It's palatable. When you make it feel like that, you do this. You put the blood.
Holy shit. He tried to bite me.
You ain't putting enough. Certain way, man. Ain't putting enough.
Now what's Sattler on about? No, I'm not going to do no damn dinosaur rating. Go on somewhere, lady.
Notice for me that it's a new contract.
You know what?
I'm almost at 9 million.
Oh my God, dude. Black people, this is what happens when y'all force us in the house. You do stupid things on the internet. That's the only way you set it.
So, taking out this new contract should feel familiar.
Yeah, I'm gonna need extraction speed.
Why you ain't get criticized, man? You can watch this out for me. So fucking make these eggs, guys.
Good, Matthews love it.
You know what? The way it was like, you'll be asking a lot. She was funny too, man, because she tried to knock his head off. He was like, Mama. She was like, what? He kissed her in the mouth and said, you bitch! She was mad at him over me. He put their ass and shit. We fell out laughing. I was like, Dee, you wrong. So what she said? She said, I didn't want to keep sending this to this one yesterday, but I am game for this one. My quarantine too. Please try.
Save.
I want to see if I come up for anyone else. Make sure you
Don't know why you sent me a message, Kirk.
Oh, wrong person. Because one dude in here is lagging so hard, I traded a hit with him, and I got hit 3 times and exploded with damage. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to fix that McDonald's Wi-Fi, cuz.
You believe no. You cannot be up in your phone. You can't do it. That part that can go with you early, because the middle part will be good. That's something you don't fucking know. I do know this. I can cook a pancake.
That is why I strongly suggest take a look at this latest contract.
I made the lie. Yes, indeed.
Don't like being right all the time.
I didn't turn the fire up. I didn't touch the fire. You had the fire up. I'm trying to blame that on me.
Dig Team Charlie, nice.
Blame on me.
Got my 3 dig teams, so let's get it moving. You get paras, and then you work on a paddle.
Why don't you get the tub? Did you see? Only usually one country, yeah, for them country fried pancakes. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead. No, she got to make it.
I ain't said nothing about no damn 5. I said 3. I could eat a mile high, but I ain't asked for a mile high.
What eggs to bring there? Don't walk out of the kitchen. No, come back. Your shoes is still going. You still on the block.
Good kid, but doesn't listen to a word you say. Alright, whose feeders need restocking? Damn, they charge them hard on bacon, ain't they? Welfare penalty -2. Okay, we ain't doing bad. Great safety, capacity, and all that good jazz.
Grits all the time.
I don't know why I thought that was the cat at first.
Kinda sounded like it.
Alright? Oh, we got 3 dig teams. Now the world is our oyster. More para. Go get that Apato. Who else is over here? A Herrerasaurus, yes. Wait, Kurt, can I put Herrerasaurus or Metriacanthosaurus? Or will they fight? Okay, I just wanted to make sure they wasn't going to fight.
But stores still got it too. I couldn't even go on $7 yesterday. When is these? I had to wait for somebody to come out. When is these helicopters?
Okay, that's good to know. So I think the same conditions Metriacanthosaurus has will go good for Herrerasaurus. Because they both don't like a lot of trees.
You do.
I like how he really started laughing. He just automatically knows he did something wrong.
I wouldn't say he did something wrong, more like he did something ridiculous.
Like that one scene from Hellsinger Bridge. What did you do? Huh, this could be a whole potential exhibit right here too. For what though? Ankylosaurus. Boom.
You'll see who else is on.
Did the dig teams come back yet? Yeah, they're returning now. Oh, I'm gonna need inventory space. Shit. When do I get inventory space?
Small.
That's coming up next. Okay.
Tables are small. We need another table. This table got to go.
That should be 100% para. So I don't have to worry about doing that one anymore. Apatosaurus. Ankylosaurus. It's by itself. There we go. Yep, this Brachiosaurus will give me my second star finally. At exactly 2.5 hours. Yep, second star. Saving.
Hey Kirk, you know how in Neo when one of the AI companions falls off the map, they just teleport back up?
Yes.
Yeah, this dude just got knocked off the map, respawned right next to where he fell from, and then got knocked off again.
Nani. Nani.
I need to check the island. Capacity is still good.
Big giddy star.
Didn't Goku call it the Big Ghetto Star or something like that in the Bridge series?
Yes. Yeah. Sounds about right. Bruh, the Malaysian dub of I'll lift the monkey paper. I will lift up the end of the monkey paper. You're like
that's racist. Like how Masrani was about the Indominus Rex. Masrani was like, it's white. You didn't tell me it was white. That's racist. Ooh, 2 ambers on her Herrerasaurus. That's nice.
Cheese what? Cheese for what?
Cheese for days.
I'm putting cheese in the egg.
Expedition waiting.
Mister? You ain't got no maid.
Ooh, they gave me T-Rex. Yeah, of course I want a T-Rex. Let's get started on that right away. Yes, Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus. The fools, they giving me T-Rex DNA.
But anyway, no, so what I did was, so I was summoning to one of the super skilled Russian worlds, right? And then 2 of them were dicking off with each other. And then they were fighting, and then I just, I ran in and Ring Knight straight sword both of them and killed them, and then I pointed down and spun around at them. And they were like, bruh, we were doing a tournament. Like, bruh. Bruh. No, they're doing some strange things with the Ring Knight straight sword that I've never seen. Like, they're doing a lot of animation cancels to... And I'm like, hold up. How do you do this? I need to learn. I need to learn how to do this, because this is scary. The Ring Knight straight sword's even, like, I'm like, oh, it's one of my favorite weapons when they use it. It's like, oh my god. It's like, I'm trying to best describe it. It's like, imagine watching a game where, like, the animations are so jittery and janky, you don't know what's going on, and then you just get hit by a wombo combo.
Okay, diseases have been researched. Power output, right? No? I'm gonna need to work on that power outage. But what dinosaurs they gave me? Proceratosaurus. Not gonna use it, but it'll be good for. It'll be good for dig yield.
Yeah, farming it for dig yield.
And Euoplocephalus. I could put that with Ankylosaurus. So there we go. And night vision goggles. I'm not gonna need that. It'd be nice if Sally could cough up that damn inventory space though. Stop being a bitch.
And so it's extraction speed, and I mean, inventory space does help if you're basically trying to just stack up things to sell. But extraction speed is usually the superior one because you're going through all the fossils. But how many unique species do you have so far?
Currently, I have 5 out of 18, and I'm working on number 6 now, which is the para. I got some incubating at the moment.
What are your cage comps?
It's about to be Brachy, Para, Apado, Apado with Ceratosaurus and Dilo. And then I'm about to make another cage with Apatosaurus and something. I'm about to put Herrerasaurus with Metriacanthosaurus when his genome gets to 100. It's at 58 right now.
Do you have Metrisaurus? Are you doing random or default?
I did random.
Okay.
I think that's why I'm moving so fast.
Yeah, random gets you everything pretty quickly. Usually it's best when you're doing sauropods, because usually it's best how you would do it is 4 Mamenchi, 7 Apatos, and 5 Brachys. That usually optimizes the cage. If you're going to use paras, pretty much just spam out a huge herd of paras, mayas, and Kori. So the best one of them is para. Have 14 of them, and then just fill the rest with everything else. And you could do like 3 or so cages of just paras, Koris, mayas, and call it a day.
Cool, that's what I'm gonna have to do then.
Because the thing is, with sauropods, because they take up so much space, it's best to just stuff them with as many sauropods as you possibly can. And then have like smaller cages for things. If you're using trikes, the best thing to do with trikes is just trikes, pachyes, Styracosaurus, just have the minimum of whatever you, and then just fill with the rest.
Right.
Ankylos, Euoplos. Don't create a lot of galleys. Just create like 1 for the unique species, and then just like keep it there.
Right. I forgot about the galley. Right. I haven't even been digging it up. Shoot. Yeah.
Stegos, max out Stegos, then fill them out with Dryos or whatever you want. Really, it doesn't matter. Because the thing is, though, a lot of species you only want like 1 or the minimum social requirement for, because you just want them for unique species, but they're pretty useless outside of that. Like Maya's pretty useless. So
you call me, honey?
4 Maya.
Oh yeah, it's time to eat. So I think I'll save. Save, and I'll just have to stop the stream. Shoot, that's been good progress. Oh shoot, that's been good progress. 2 stars in 2.5 hours. That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh man, thanks for the help, Kurt. I appreciate it.